God, my life sucks. God, if you're still there, please make my life not suck. Amen. Bye. All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube followers, subscribers, and all 5 of you that have nothing better to do on a beautiful Saturday. Bunch of losers. All right. So let's get this started. You guys ever feel like your life is just absolutely perfect, like completely flawless? It's just absolutely gorgeous. Nothing is going wrong in your life. And you have a great career, your kids don't talk back to you, your significant other is not fat and she doesn't mind doing ass to mouth, and then just out of left field, God throws you a curveball in life. You guys ever get that? God fucking throws you a curveball when everything is just going super fine. And I knew it was way too good to be true. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's going on with my life recently. I'm pretty sure you guys will figure it out. I'll throw some hints here and there inside the video, but that's as much as I'm gonna tell you. I don't kiss and tell and all that bullshit. You guys know me. I love keeping this family channel, and I did make a promise to YouTube that I would keep this channel clean. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Today's video is about brake shutters. Okay, you guys know what brake shutter is, right? It's when you step on your brakes, especially going downhill, you can feel it the most, and your steering wheel just does this, and your brake pedals, you can feel in your brake pedals, and it just totally feels like your girlfriend's Kegel ball on the 5th setting. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Every single girl has a Kegel ball. Come on. Okay, so let's where was I? Sorry YouTube. Let's keep it clean. Where was I before I started going off on a tangent about fucking anal plugs and shit? Okay, so some of you guys will say the shuttering is from a warped rotor. Okay, so what causes a warped rotor? Some of you will say overheated. Okay, so what causes it to overheat, folks? So how many of you guys are guilty of doing brake jobs and only changing out the brake pads? You guys take your thumb across the rotors and you know what, it feels pretty nice, it feels flat from the naked eye, it looks good, I don't see any gouges or anything on there, it looks good, I'm not going to change my rotor, I'm just going to change my brake pads. Oh, let's just go beyond that and say you guys do change the brake pads and change the brake rotors into brand new brake rotors, and that's the problem. You guys think that replacing the most expensive part in your brake systems and the second most expensive part in your brake system, aside from your caliper assembly, is going to solve the brake shuttering. Okay, so let's put away these $100 parts right here, $100 parts, okay? Here, more brake pads from Lexus, $100 parts, okay? And what's another $100 part? Okay, let's put them all aside, all the $100 parts aside, and let's look at the $5 parts, guys. Let's bring you guys closer and take a look at the $5 parts. Each rotor, each tire, each wheel, okay, is going to have a pair of brake pins right here. You're going to have a top brake pin, you're going to have a bottom brake pin. These are the guides for your brake pads to slide in and out, okay, towards your rotors, okay? You're going to have your brake pins. What's next? You got your anti-rattle clips, okay? These hold your brake pads in place, and then you got your brake pin clips, okay? These hold your brake pins from dislodging, okay? So anti-rattle clips, your brake pin clips, and your brake pins. And then let's not forget your shims, okay? You need your anti-squeal shims, okay? You guys can use your old ones if you like the extra work about, scraping off your old anti-squeal goop on there, or you could just go out and just spend a couple of bucks and just buy brand new shims, guys. It's not that expensive. Come on, man. And here are the brake parts, and I will go ahead and supply you with all the part numbers to everything you need per wheel, okay, per wheel. You're gonna need your shims, your brake pins, and your anti-rattle clips, and your brake pin clips, okay? And let's go ahead and let me give you guys a visual. These brake pins are located at the top and the bottom of your brake pads. See that? When you step on your brakes, the pads make more contact with the rotors. In order for the pads to slide evenly, they are guided by these brake pins. They go in and out, just like that. Imagine if one of these pins is rusted or caked on with, I don't know, 1-year-old semen. Let's play out a scenario, okay? Let's pretend the top brake pin is caked on with your grandfather's World War II semen and the bottom pin is brand new. Let's set this aside, and here is a caked on grandfather crusted semen brake pin. I'm gonna slide it right here. It's all rusted out, and this is an actual brake pin that I removed from my Lexus GX460, okay? Let's go ahead and slide it in there. Whoop. Oh, see that? If you were to step on your brakes, the top pin would be stuck or not engaged as smoothly as the bottom brand new pin. What will occur is the bottom half of your brake pads will make more contact with your rotors, while the top half of your brake pads is making minimal contact. So if this is happening, you're only utilizing 50% of your brake pads to stop a truck. This 50% right here, okay, is actually engaging to your rotors. So when you're using 50% of your pads to stop the truck, the pads and the rotors will naturally overheat. So what happens when your rotors overheat? They become warped over time. Many of us will assume we will need a brand new brake job, so a lot of us will just go and change out the pads, hoping, change out the pads to brand new brake pads, okay? Let's pretend these are brand new brake pads, and all you're doing is putting brand new brake pads on a warped rotor, which will in turn shorten the life of your brand new brake pads. That's all you did. Does that make sense to you guys? I hope that makes a lot of sense to you guys. It's a lot of common sense. You know, brake pads, if the top is stuck, it won't engage, but the bottom one slides. So what you're doing is, it looks like this. It doesn't look like this. It's not going in evenly. It looks like this. And only the bottom half with the brand new brake pin is sliding towards the rotor. I know this is an extreme exaggerated angle case, okay? I'm just exaggerating so you guys get a feel of what's going on at a minute level, okay? So I hope that makes sense. There's going to be a lot of things that make sense, and there's going to be a lot of things that don't make sense, right guys? Like that time I banged my first cousin. And how did I do that? I know you guys want to know the secret. Well, I convinced her 23andMe was just a conspiracy theory from the US government trying to depopulize the planet Earth because Costco is running out of food. Oh, but Jesus Christ, oh my God. She had the nicest magic box I have ever seen. You guys ever go down on your chick and it looks like something out of Arby's? It looks like roast beef down there. Well, she was completely clean and completely pink down there. And her pubic hair, it wasn't bald or shaved like most porn stars. She had her pubic hair trimmed in the shape of the country of Vietnam. That's how awesome it was. God damn it, I miss her. Man, I pounded that box 3 times a day for like 5 months straight. Well, anyways, let's get back to the video. Oh, shit, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm so sorry, YouTube. Please disregard that momentary lapse of holy crap. I wish she was here so I could bang it again. We are going to go to the car, and I'm going to show you where these hardware pieces go, okay? Here is the driver's side front brake assembly, okay? So here you got the 2 pins that I was showing you on the table, okay? You got your anti-rattle clip right here, and you got your brake pin clip right here, okay? This is a fairly easy remove and installation, okay? All you have to do is just pretty much just take a flathead screwdriver or your fingers and just dislodge this out of the top brake pin hole. It comes right out. Now we're going to dislodge it out of the bottom hole of the brake pin, okay? Once you dislodge it on the top and the bottom, there's a center clip right here that goes inside of a hole inside your caliper assembly, okay? It comes right out and it looks just like this, okay? Let's remove this. Now we're going to work on this anti-rattle clip. This anti-rattle clip, we don't really need to take it out right now. All you have to do is dislodge this brake pin out by using your fingers. Just push right here and it comes right out. See how dirty and crusted this thing is? Your grandfather's semen. Look at that. Okay, we're going to replace this brake pin. We're going to, and before we take out these brake pins, I forgot to give you a bit of advice. Make note of where the hole is situated, okay? We need those holes exactly in that particular angle in order to put our brake pin clip back in, okay? So let's go ahead and push on this piece and pull this out. Oh my God, I could totally feel it. It's all crusted with daddy's semen. Look at that. Oh my gosh, okay? Now, this bottom piece right here, let me go down right here. All you have to do is take a flathead screwdriver, put it between the clip and your brake pads, and just pry it out. Pry this prong out of the hole that's already inside your brake pads, okay? These actually attach to your brake pads itself, okay? Same thing on this side. This is why you need a flathead screwdriver, guys. Oh my God, it just flung in my eyeballs. Okay, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our brand new components. So here are the brand new brake pins. We are going to have to lube these up before we slide them into our brand new brake pads, okay? So you guys are probably asking me, what type of lube do we normally use? Well, there is a really good lube that I use on everything in my vehicle and in the household itself. So here goes. This is actually called Lube Life, and it comes in different flavors. It comes in watermelon, strawberry, pina colada. This is absolutely great. Okay, so we are going to spread some of this lube here on these brake pins. Go ahead and take my anti-rattle in the shape of an M for the top, and I'm going to compress it until it sits in there. Okay, make note of these prongs on the side. These prongs go inside the hole of your brake pads. So I'm going to go ahead and manipulate this until the prongs fall inside the hole. There you go. Same thing with this side until that prong goes inside the hole. There you go. Should look just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take my brake pin. Remember where the hole is, right here. That hole is visible when you slide it all the way through. It's got to go in between your anti-rattle clip here, and there you go. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my brake pin clip, this wing looking thing, has got a little center clip right here, and I am going to take the top piece right here, poke it through the hole of the brake pin. I'm going to take the bottom prong right here. I'm going to take the bottom prong right here, slide it through the hole of this brake pin. There you go. I'm going to take the center piece and put it inside the hole of the caliper assembly. Bingo! There you go. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Woo! That looks beautiful. I didn't show you guys the brake pad installations because I already did the brake pads and the shims already. I already have that in another video, so I didn't redo all those steps for you guys. If you guys want to know how to change the brake pads, go ahead and check out my other video on how to replace the front brake pads. Okay, so there you go. Brake hardware replacement. Well, there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed another stupid waste of my time. All for what? All for you guys, the GX community. I love you guys, man. I love you guys to death. I'm still going to be continuing to do videos until the day I die, or until Scotty Kilmer dies first. That was a bad joke. I'm so sorry. I like the guy. I have no hatred towards anybody on YouTube. Other YouTubers, they're doing a fine job, fine job. So, woo! Like I said in my other videos, there's going to be a lot of content for our beloved GX460. Please don't only watch my videos and think it's God's Bible, because it's not. There's other videos out there, really good ones that I can recommend. GX Off-Road, oh my God, there's just too many to list that are doing great jobs representing the GX community, and I'm sure they know a hell of a lot more than I do. All I do is just trial and error, and they probably done it for, I don't know, before I was even born, okay? So, and one more thing, if you guys are probably wondering, so what was the hint? What the hell happened to my life? If you guys haven't been watching this video, that means you guys weren't paying attention, okay? Peace out. All right, peace out. God damn. Life fucking sucks.